year who has made already up to $130 million. At the end of the year, it will be $150 million. If he continues to miss games like this, he's going to end up getting fined $460,000 a game. But what's really worse about all of this is just the way the Nets are acting, and just how many people it turns off. And if Kyrie just said to himself that the amount of people out there that go to work every single day, even when they don't want to, even when they're unhappy, but go there because they do have a responsibility to the people who are paying their paycheck, but also they want to get something out of their life, and they have coworkers that they work with. This is basically about as insulting as it gets. And I don't really care what he's standing for. It doesn't really matter to me.
That's not the issue.
That's not the issue. The issue is that he's not holding up his end of the bargain, and he's not holding up his end of the responsibility to the team that's paying him, to the general manager that went out and brought him here with his best buddy, Kevin Durant, to the new coach who looks like a doofus trying to answer the questions in regards to his absence. And this is not really the way that Steve Nash thought this was all going to play out. And to his teammates who he's leaving in a lurch.
Yeah, so think about Steve Nash again yesterday, who gets asked this question about, hey, there's a video out there. Did you see it? What do you think? Kyrie's partying, maskless with a bunch of people for his sister's birthday. What's your take on that? And Steve Nash is going, well, I haven't seen it, which I don't believe. But it's just another day of answering questions. Now, this would have actually quieted down a little bit if Kyrie was just not around. We didn't know where he was. We had this idea that he was in wherever he's living, his apartment, his house, and he's just like thinking about what his next move is. But now that he's out and about doing other stuff, I mean, that makes it worse. I mean, so on one hand, he's doing something that he believes in socially with that Zoom call to Manhattan DA, but then he's also sitting there and he's celebrating the birthdays of people in his family, which are all things he can do when he's not playing basketball. When he tells the Nets, I'm not playing basketball and I'm not going to get paid anymore. So now is the time. Now is the time to say, I'm done. This is not the way it works. You're not allowed to get paid and then just do whatever the hell you want, especially when you're getting paid that amount of money. And you were someone who orchestrated this Nets team. This is what he wanted. He wanted to come to Brooklyn. It was a team he grew up rooting for. It was his dad's favorite team. He wanted Kevin Durant to join him. They were going to go and win a championship. This was all about Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and Brooklyn. And now all of a sudden, he doesn't care about basketball at all. So this can't continue to go on. So either Kyrie's got to make the decision, don't pay me anymore. I'm not a basketball player anymore. I'm officially retiring. I've got enough money to live, and I'm going to be a philanthropist, and I'm going to change the world. Good. See ya. Now we can focus on the team. Or the Brooklyn Nets have to say, enough! When do they say enough? And right now, as far as anybody's concerned, he's not coming back anytime soon. So you're just going to let that happen? Like, this is the ultimate NBA hijacking from a superstar. I thought I had seen it all. I thought that Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, what James Harden has done, I thought I had seen it all until this. I mean, this is the number one hijacking of an NBA franchise. This is like, and I know that James Harden didn't show up to camp when he was supposed to, when he was partying with Lil Baby or whatever, or Da Baby. I don't even remember, but he ended up showing up and he's playing and he looks fat as hell and he wants out of there and whatever, but he's still showing up and playing. Like Kyrie Irving just like, nope, don't feel like it. Basketball's not that important. I'll see you guys later. And then the $40 million or whatever I'm making a year. Well, you can keep giving me that. I'll keep taking that. But I'm just not going to show up and play and earn it.
Yeah, it's $34 million a year. And, the interesting thing is that he's on the Zoom call with Cynthia Nixon last night. It's fine. You want to be a part of that? Great. Be a part of that. But not while your teammates are playing. And I don't know, somebody took a photo of him being on that Zoom call last night, which obviously means that they're not aware of what maybe he's going through or what he's doing to his team or what he's not living up to his responsibilities. So it really, it just turns you off totally. Like, I could give two craps about the Nets. I don't care. I really don't care. And he has just turned me off totally. I don't even want to talk about him anymore after today's show.
Yeah.
Because I don't care.
Well,
he is basically taken me as a fan and said, you know what? Screw you. I have bigger issues. I want to get paid and I don't want to play. So you know what? Go screw. I don't care. You know what? It doesn't matter to me. And I'm done. I'm done even trying to figure you out. You screwed up two teams in Cleveland and Boston. And, and by the way, it's not just you and me. that are sitting here and criticizing Kyrie Irving. All these ex-players out there, from Richard Jefferson to Paul Pierce to Kendrick Perkins, Charles Barkley, every single guy who has been in your shoes has also sat in judgment and criticized you significantly for these actions.
Yeah, this is not like fans and guys like us who are watching this and going, I can't believe this is going on. There's other NBA players who are current NBA players that are former NBA players that are looking at this and said, hell, I had a bunch of stuff going on in my life. Hell, I wanted to change the world as well, but guess how I did it? I did it through playing basketball and then also trying to get the things accomplished off the court that I wanted to get accomplished.